All right, in this video, we're gonna go over the entire ads manager and what it looks like on the inside. So first thing is first, as you can see, there's a ton of different ad accounts in here. And again, this is just one account that I have. I have a few different advertising accounts that I have access to. So again, when you see something like this, okay, these are all your sub ad accounts. Now to create more sub ad accounts, you'd actually go to business settings just make sure you go to the settings, your ad manager settings right up top up here. And if you don't have business settings, go to business.facebook.com and sign up there. So what I want to show you over here is if you go to ad accounts, okay, you can actually go ahead and create a new ad account. And then I don't know what number we ended off at over here. It might be 16 maybe. So I'm going to add 17, see if it lets me create one more. So Amazon Seller Mastery 17. All right. And this is pretty cool because if you can keep on creating more and more and more, they do cap you in the beginning. So you can create as many as you possibly want right now. And then what happens here is that essentially you're going to be able to run ads in these accounts, and then they appear over here. So if I click refresh, more than likely 17 will be at the top right over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on it. All right, so wait for it, 17. So here's 17, we're going to go right into it. Now this is more than likely what you're going to be seeing on your side, even if you don't have a business manager, just a regular Facebook ads account. But I do suggest going to business.facebook.com and registering there because, again, you have a lot more leeway in the business side of Facebook. So over here, what I really want you to focus on and what we're really going to be working with is if you see these little, these little bars up here where it says Ads Manager, we're going to click it. We're going to click on All Tools. So what we're really going to be working with is the Ads Manager. I'm going to open it in this tab. The Audiences, okay, and Pixels. So those are the three that we're really going to be working with at all given times. So Ads Manager is where you can go ahead, create and launch your ads. I'm talking the campaign, the ad set, and then the creative, the actual ad. This is where it all takes place. The asset library is a little bit different. The asset library is where all the retargeting happens. So your custom audiences, your engagers, video viewers, all that fancy stuff is in here. Your retargeting pixels, all of that happens to be in the audiences tab. Okay, and again, that's a little bit further out of the scope of our crash course. But if you want to add, different type of retargeting audiences, you can just by create a custom audience and then choosing an option. The other thing you can do is Facebook pixels. Make sure you create a Facebook pixel within your particular ad account. So these are the three that we're really going to be working with over here. And what I really want you to go ahead and do is familiarize yourself with the entire layout. Now, again, it's not complicated at all. We're going to go through and execute later on. And I'm going to show you how all this really works. And if you're confused on what's going on inside of here, don't worry, because I'll really break it down for you in another video. But essentially, what you have to keep in mind right from the beginning is that this is the layout. This is basically everything that you need to worry about. Because again, if you want to create a campaign, you can just click Create Campaign, and then it asks you, okay, what type of objective are you looking to go ahead and achieve? So you can do conversions, you can do PPE, you can do traffic, etc. So if you wanted to do conversions, you click on conversions and then you choose what conversion you want over here, right? So over here, conversions, if I just click continue, just as an example, and we were to go down, it's actually going to say, okay, what kind of conversion do you want? Well, first you need to create a Facebook pixel. So let me just go ahead and create my pixel really quick. Okay, just click create. All right, so as it's creating the pixel, you're going to be able to go ahead and choose what you want it to track. So there we go. Okay, good. I'm going to just go ahead and X out of this. And now please select a conversion event. We can have view content, we can have purchase, search, add payment info, lead, complete registration, etc. So this is how you're going to track your events that happen. You're basically going to be able to go and tell Facebook, okay, I want you to go get me more purchases, and this is how you're going to track it. I'm going to tell you this is where exactly that, I'm going to fire off the particular pixel. So if you want, what you can do right over here is if I refresh, you can grab your pixel code, and I'm going to show you this as well. If I go to EntreLife, right? If I go to EntreLife and I log in, what you're going to be able to do is grab your particular pixel. So your pixel should be the ID right here. This is the pixel ID. We're going to copy this. We're going to go to your Shopify store. We're going to go to online store. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to preferences. And then again, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom where it says Facebook Pixel ID and just click Save. Now our pixel is installed in the store. But here's the thing that I want you to do right now. In order to go out there and track your pixel, just go to Google, okay, and then type in Facebook Pixel Helper. So again, one more time, Facebook Pixel Helper, all right? So I spelled Facebook wrong, so don't worry. And the very first chrome.google.com link is the one you want to go to. Now, what does that do exactly? It's going to put this little bar over here. You see this right here, Facebook Pixel Helper? It's already added to my Google Chrome. So if I go to my particular site, which would be entrelifeco.com, it's actually going to flash green over here. So hang on, it'll flash green in just a second. So there we go. It noticed two different fires. So it has one pixel, our pixel right here that I got from right here. And it says, yeah, you know what? There is a pixel on EntreLife, and this is the pixel. So as long as it's green and not a red X, that's great. And essentially, that's really all you need to make sure is that it's installed correctly. That's literally all you have to do to make sure it's installed correctly. So the Facebook is, the pixel is installed in your store, just that simple. Now, the other thing you can go ahead and do is, let's just say you want to retarget everybody who comes to your particular website. What you can do is click Create a Custom Audience and go to Website Traffic. All right, so we're just setting this up from the beginning. And then what you can do is make sure it has this Amazon Seller Mastery 17's pixel. Now you have a few different options, okay? All website visitors, meaning anybody who's gone to your particular website that has this particular pixel code on it. Okay, very, very important. In the last one, you can do up to 180 days. Now, you also have the ability to retarget people based on pages they've been to. So if somebody came to my password page, okay, I'm actually going to copy the link. I'm going to go here and URL, okay, right here equals, and I'd paste it in. And I'd also do one with HTTP/. Now, anybody who comes to this particular page, this one where it says /password, and if I have a page that says /password_Dan_1, if I have a page like this and it's a product and I want people to be added to a certain retargeting list so I can market to them based on what they've come and looked at, I'll be able to take that link, add it right in here, okay, and do the HTTP/ again, and target specifically by pages only. So again, that's literally all you have to do in order to create a retargeting database. But of course, I'm not using this particular pixel inside of my store. So I want to go ahead and make sure that it's not in my store anymore or in my particular e-commerce backend, whatever I'm using, whether it's WooCommerce, Shopify, anything of these sorts. So I'm going to go back into my preferences, all right, and I'm going to close out of audiences over here, the assets, but I'm going to go back into my store preferences, and I'm going to delete the pixel, and then we're going to check, okay, we're going to actually change, all right, I'm just going to click there, I'm going to click Save, all right, and what I'm going to do is actually go back. All right, so I'm actually going to go back to the store, EntreLifeCo, all right, and over here, I'm going to see the pixel helper. It says no pixels found. So there we go. No pixels have been found. So we just went over exactly how to go out there and go and pretty much create a campaign. We also showed you how to go out there and add your pixel to your store, and then I finished off with creating a retargeting audience. So it might have been a little bit to learn in this video. I might have gone through it a little fast for some of you. However, I definitely suggest rewatching this video so you can learn from A to Z exactly what I just told you, those 3 pillars that we're working with. That's really it. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about my particular strategy and how we're actually going to be using it for you and how to execute on the strategy. So let's hop into that video right now and again, get excited because our strategy, my strategy that I developed works so well, and I'm even gonna back it up with data. So let's just hop into it right now.